Hey guys, welcome to my ticket mission run on the whatever event. I'm a little bit sloppier than usual on this run. It's going to be a 10 turn run unfortunately, but that's mainly because I don't actually have Squall's BT weapon, and for those that have gone through his kit, you realize that Squall's BT aura is a big part of his damage. Without it, his damage is significantly lower. Although this run is 10 turns, it is a no enemy turn run and you will win before the enemy gets any action. I did try to pull because I had some tickets to claim from the co-op shops. I spent about 430 tickets in total and it got me 2 copies of his FR but no Squall BT unfortunately, and I didn't even get any Enna Kros FR. If you don't have Squall's BT like me, damage is pretty tight and you will probably need 505 ultimate weapon on both Enna Kros and Squall to make it work instead. Now why Enna Kros here? And I wanted to actually use someone else like Tifa so that there's a bit of variety versus the other Shinryu fight that I have. But Enna Kros is ideal here because she can output damage without going into BT mode. In doing so, right here as you can see, it allows me to use Penelo BT mode instead to help charge the force gauge, as well as get a free BT aura up and refresh her overhead to boot so that you can save her BT plus for the later parts of the fight. At the start of the fight, I had Enna Kros use her EX. Her EX will delay her turn a little bit, but it also deletes both enemies' turns, and this allows you enough room for you to complete setup and start doing some damage to the boss before they get any turns. Don't use any of Squall's FR here, you are saving it for the echoes instead. Finally, coming back to Penelo's turn, setup is complete, so use both the Lunafreya calls and then immediately go into force time with Penelo. Don't want to waste additional turns doing anything else because doing anything else will burn her precious BT aura away. It is pretty tight because you'll be also supercharging the force gauge bonus and your BT aura will run extremely low. In Penelo's force time, what you want to do is spam S1 and S2 until there are exactly 2 turns of BT aura remaining, and then you end her turn using her LD once more to refresh her overhead. This at least allows Squall and Enna Kros to act while there is still Penelo's BT aura up. Squall gets 2 turns here because of the Lunafreya quick prayer. I use 1 turn on FR echoes, and this combined with the 2 LDs at the start of the battle will nicely charge up his EX meter, so you can use 1 EX on the boss here for some decent damage at least. Enna Kros starts a turn with 3 turns of force time remaining and you are at 999%, so you know the drill. I use the Seed Rain's LD call, targeting Penelo here so that she can start charging the force gauge again after this. And this allows nicely 2 turns of force time remaining for 2 LDs. Unfortunately, you can only fit in 2 LDs here because Quick Prayer is only 1 turn, but you take what you can get, I guess. So you're back at Penelo's turn again. Boss is at about 40% health. Essentially here is really more or less a repeat of what you did earlier. You have a little bit less firepower now because there's only 1 Enna Kros LD remaining, but you still have 1 more Force Echoes on Squall, and you still have Summon Mode as well, so that should be just enough damage to close off the fight. Here is a little bit boring, I suppose, but essentially I'm just spamming S1 and S2 all the way to 100% again. This is why at the start I used Penelo's BT mode to help charge the force gauge. This allows you to save her S1 and S2 charges so that you can use it at this part of the fight. You will be using every single skill use she has on S1 and S2. I'm at 96%, so rather than waste an S1 or S2 here, I decide to use AA plus EX. The EX unfortunately increases the turn count here, but I had no choice because I don't want to waste S1 and S2. You do need to save a few so that you can supercharge the force gauge bonus here. This is a great example of why Penelo is a fantastic force time user. The fact that her FR and AA replenishes one skill use of S1 and S2, as you can see, allows you to not only charge force gauge to 100% twice in one battle, it still allows you enough room to supercharge both force times with Penelo. Just use up all her remaining S1 and S2 here. You won't need them anymore since you'll be finishing off the boss here. Once that's done, you can use BT Plus to end her turn, and this nicely gives you Penelo's BT once more for the second phase of the Blitz. The boss is about to get a turn here, so I pop Bahamut Summon. Bahamut Summon also gives your party a 1-turn buff where it will instantly fill your EX meter, so this allows you to at least use Squall's EX for some nice damage here. From here on in, it's going all out. On hindsight, I think it might be better to use Penelo's LD to refresh her overhead again. I'm not sure whether that will result in higher damage overall because her overhead does have some nice auras attached to it, but I think Fatal Dance does a little bit more damage than her LD, so I opted to go Fatal Dance instead. %3 health, final turn in force time, full EX meter on Squall, let's go! Anyway, that's it for this run. As always, I hope the video has been helpful, and if you enjoyed the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe. Really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Shinryu fight. Bye!